get another
MP,
one.
I got some film on.
So we push hard off the miss, and then we swing it here, and that should get us a good look.
You trying to take my job?
The way everything's working right now, you think I want to mess with that?
Well, let's keep it rolling.
Good to me.
Let me show you one tweak to that play you were sketching that should give us even more options. See right here?
Over here. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's McBride in at the point. And for San Antonio, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. MP out there with Collins, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks very much. Well, MP is still riding high from his record-setting game, breaking the single-season mark for triples made. He's far from content, though. He's looking to ride that hot hand and push the total even higher. Kevin, back to you.
We'll see how far he goes. Thanks. Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Pass to Randall. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A 3-ball. The rebound by McBride. The pass to Grimes. Randall a screen on Vassell. Randall outside. And the 3-ball is good. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Other from range.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Back to Barrett. Trying his luck from deep. No good. Shot missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. In the corner, Barrett with it. The 3-pointer, no good. Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Outside for Wembanyama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Passes it to McBride. Pass to Grimes. For 3. And Jones pulls it down. So for New York, their last game will win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. This offense is there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And here are the numbers for Jones, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Inside, And McBride gets it to go.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. San Antonio with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson finds Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Pass to Cup. Spurs working the ball around now. There's a screen by Collins. And here's MP for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Collins, a screen on Barrett. MP kicks to Jones. Back to MP. This one for 3. Another miss by MP.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
1:53 left here in the first quarter. Barrett for 3. Barrett with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Wembanyama outside. Barrett against MP. Takes the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But
a minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Randall is doubled. Here's Hartenstein. As he pulls it in. Spurs trail by 7. And New York looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
And Kevin, with another win tonight, that would make it 5 in a row. MP looking to help bring that edge they need to keep this win streak going.
You know, a lot of the momentum in these stretches can be mental. And right now, they have some terrific energy in the locker room and out on the floor. And it's turning into consecutive wins. MP passes to Bassett, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Randall outside. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Here's McBride. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Hart pass to Grimes. Connects from three-point range. Grimes has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
A 3 from MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's McBride. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. MP outside. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Grimes. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded by Bullock. Hart, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Collins comes in for Devin Vassell. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. And Barrett subbed in for Julius Randle. They get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. New York, no good that time either. The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The 3 from MP. And that comes off the assist by Joe. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He contributed 61 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Some really gaudy numbers from him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot.
MP with it. Robinson picks him up. Wembanyama passes to Jones. Here's the 3. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from MP.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
New York moving it around. Robinson passes to Grimes. Good defense by Wembanyama.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. "50 seconds left in the second quarter. Puts it up. Another miss by MP.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Barrett against Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Julius Randle's checked in for Hart. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Collins setting the pick for MP. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's a 2 from Randle. And he connects with the jumper. 16 points for Julius Randle.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randle has many more big nights.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push.
Well, right now for the Spurs, we've seen a dip in their play. One they can ill afford with a month just left in the regular season.
Yeah, this is when you want to turn up, not phase out. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
The offense has been playing as one. They check the hero ball at the door and big assist totals. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys.
So they get a passing grade?
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
You see, a passing grade, the assists, the sharing, the sharing of the... okay. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 3. It's the San Antonio 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Robinson. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Here's McBride. Randle passes to Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah. It's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Randall surveying the D. Shot by Grimes, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Barrett with the bounce pass. The tray. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Vassell in the corner. MP kicks to Jones. Back to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. It's stolen by Randall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's McBride. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, MP. Wembanyama, and it's in there. And the Spurs lead by 3.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Here's Randall. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. MP with it. Collins a screen on Barrett. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. Knicks trail by 3. Randall outside. Over Collins. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 18 points.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
MP passes to Wembanyama.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. For the tie, Collins grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 3. Jones dishes to MP. MP finishes inside.
Toying with the D. MP enjoys getting crafty with his handles.
On the pass to Barrett. Randall against Collins. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Oh, get up, MP!
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
New York calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
For the Knicks, Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson, and Hart subbed in for Julius Randle. Here's McBride. Passes it to Hartenstein. Now Hart. He dishes it to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Trey Jones. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs, leading by 5.
Those extra opportunities at the line can make all the difference, as MP knows well.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. MP, that's for 2. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hartenstein passes to DiVincenzo. The dish to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 5. MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Pass to Branham. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Hart the pass to Barrett. Graham against DiVincenzo. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by MP.
Incredible performance by MP. He has been on a tear.
Barrett kicks to DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. And here's MP for 3. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's San Antonio up 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between...
Changing it up here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They get it back. Wembanyama. Robinson with the block. On the court for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Outside for Randall. Barrett with this screen on Jones. Back to Barrett. From beyond the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And he nails the 3rd. Now Jones. MP outside. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Left side, Jones. Pass to MP. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Randall against Collins. Snatched up.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
MP finds Jones. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's McBride. They get the rebound. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Barrett.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Collins. And Collins is right there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Collins against Randall. Collins grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The pass to Vassell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Not his strength, but Devin Vassell is putting in work.
First free throw is good. Vassell hits them both. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA draft combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. From 12 feet out, it's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Barrett.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to MP. And the 3 off target. The Knicks shoot an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. And Barrett gets it to go.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Knicks trail by 7. Here's McBride. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And Wembanyama outside. Swiped away. And now the Knicks on the break. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
MP passes to Vassell. Here's Collins. Second chance shot. Money!
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP against Barrett. Here's MP. He feeds it to Collins. San Antonio calls timeout. Jones, the pass to MP. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Yes!
Devin Vassell coming up clutch.
New York takes timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
I tried to tell them MP's too nice with them. They wouldn't listen.
They're gonna throw you a parade on Bourbon Street tonight, baby. Memphis fans appreciate a tough guy. They're gonna love you, kid.
Hey, MP, I got some film But I don't want to mess with what's working. And pretty much everything's working right now.
You got me ready.
I have, haven't I? Make sure you mention that when you set the franchise scoring record out there tonight.
If I set the franchise scoring record.
Oh, what, are you going to request a trade or something?
Just trying to be humble.
Well, you're pretty much guaranteed to break...
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
You're now connected to Jackie
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Hey, Steve, we have a long regular season coming to a close and a long postseason schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a battle of endurance, Kevin. Physically and mentally, they go hand in hand. You have to have great toughness to win in this league.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the small forward position.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
The pass to Jackson. Outside, Dane. Back to Jackson. Outside, Dane. 6 to shoot. Morant with a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Now, here's MP. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Inside and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. MP passes to Wembanyama. Count it.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
And it's blocked.
Great anticipation from Devin Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
Got that one up quick.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant against Jones. Pass to Adams. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Jackson has the open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP left side. It's rebounded by Roddy.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Morant with the screen on Vassell. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And so here's Memphis, trailing by 2. Here's Roddy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. MP passes to Bullock. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That one goes. Count it.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Jones against Morant. Fires from 14. That's good on the jump shot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
MP outside. Back to Bullock. Kicks it out to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Morant against Jones. Morant passes to Adams. And a missed layup. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the middle. Here's Bullock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the wing right side. Roddy off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 4. Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
MP left side. Pulls up. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here tonight. Ties it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rose. Still scoreless. On the court for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. MP out there with Johnson. And it's Collins in at the 5. Home in the paint. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by San Antonio. Passes it to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Clock at 6. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP deciding where to go with it.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
With great touch from deep, MP's three-point shooting has been a valuable asset to this offense.
Here's Christopher, covered by Vassell. Pass to Olynyk, fires the three, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season.
The anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively. He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Kennard's shot is off.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Floats it up for MP with the powerful alley-oop.
And what goes up must come down. Plenty of athleticism there on that dunk by MP.
Smart passes to Christopher. Smart with the screen on Vassell. Here's Christopher. Rebound San Antonio.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And that one's good. MP.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And there's the pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Olynyk. Back to Jackson to stop the run. And they get it back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 35 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He was focused. He fed off of his energy, and they'll try to do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Christopher, defended by Jones. To the paint, here's Olynyk. The shot comes out. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 17-point lead, their biggest. Johnson with a screen on Kennard. There's the triple. That's good from Johnson on the assist by MP. Johnson's got 5 now.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
It was just an off game for them, to say the least. But to almost pull it out was impressive in its own right.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. Out in the East, Joel Embiid.
Embiid beats you with that versatility. He can score from anywhere on the floor, rebounds with the best of them, and he defends at a high level.
I mean, what more can you ask for, Shaq, huh? And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Spurs.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry out there.
Yeah, you can see these guys enjoying playing together. That makes everything easier. Practice, traveling, all of it.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP really making a difference here.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Roddy in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. MP with the bounce pass. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Pass to Roddy. A kick out to Bain. To the inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Adams outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Bain. Takes a 3. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's MP. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside, Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. Back to Morant. Inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Roddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
MP kicks to Bullock. MP outside. Back to Bullock. To the middle. Here's MP.
A moment to check out MP here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Tops in scoring, first in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. He hits the second from the line. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Adams against MP. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Payne against Vassell. Payne passes to Adams. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Using the mid-range, Ja Morant consistent from there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter, do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Payne sets the screen for Morant. No good on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
MP passes to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Olynyk checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Taylor Jenkins wants a timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Collins checked in for Reggie Bullock. Here's Smart. Hasn't made one yet. Morant outside. Lets a floater go. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Now Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. No good on that one. Olynyk sets a screen for Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Ja Morant puts so much pressure on your defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. He's out there with MP. And it's Bassey in at the center, locking down the middle. Back to Smart. Bane with the screen on Graham. Here's Smart. A rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. MP with the bounce pass. Olynyk with the steal. The dive for the ball. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Morant finds Bane. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. Spurs shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. They set the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Morant. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
MP outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. To the paint. They double him with MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions. Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for MP. The Grizzlies have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Misses from short range. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Graham dishes to MP. Pass to Bassey. Back to MP. Launches a 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bane with a screen on Graham. Now here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And so many times we see someone step up and take charge. And tonight that happened here. It was a nice performance for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Morant passes to Bing. Memphis moving that ball around. And Roddy gets it to go.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Adams, some nice D. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Here's MP. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You, MP.
MP's bringing the thunder tonight, baby. Let's go.